So before doing some research, I had never heard of total physical response before, but after doing research and really getting to know what it is, it actually seems very cool method to use. Um, it is a language teaching method, and it was developed by James Asher. It is based on the coordination of language and physical movement. So, like an example would be the teacher can start by saying a word or phrase, and then like after they say that word, then they'll demonstrate the action. And then so then after they demonstrate it, then the teacher can say a command, can say the command or the phrase or whatever that they use, and the students will demonstrate the action back to the teacher. Like an example of this is like if the teacher were to say the word jump, she would then jump as she's saying the word. Then she will say the word jump again, and then the students have to follow that command, so then they would then jump. Um, you can continue to do that using the same word till you feel that the students are comfortable, or you feel like they know the word and the action that goes along with it. Uh, when should it be used? It can really be used to teach and practice many things. Like some examples would be vocabulary connected with actions. So like maybe smile or wiggle or walk or just different simple things that can have an action that goes with them. Um, Also, an example would be imperatives or instructions. So like sit down, open your book, raise your hand, close your eyes. The website that I was looking on, it mentioned that it can be adopted for all kinds of teaching situations. You just need to use your imagination when you're using it. Um, it also mentioned like why should we use it in the classroom? It helps students remember phrases or words just by having like an action or something that goes with a phrase or word. They can think of the action that they do, and then that can help them remember the word or the phrase. Um, it's good for kinesthetic learners who need to be active during class, like maybe they've been sitting for a long time, so then you can do this activity so that it gets them up and moving. Um, and then it also involves both left and the right brain learning. Um, it mentioned that like a game you could do, like you can just all like have you and your students stand in a circle, and then you say an action, and the last person to do that action is out. So then they stand behind the teacher, and then they help monitor um the last person do the action, and then they're out. So then like you just keep going until there's only one person left. Another game that you can also do is Simon Says. And so like you would say Simon says do this and Simon says do that. But then if you just say brush your teeth without saying Simon says, then that student's out. And so then they can help you monitor as you continue to play the game. It mentioned that there were some negatives to this strategy or method. You can some negatives. Like at one negative, it mentioned was maybe the students um they might be embarrassed because maybe they don't know how to do the action that you said. And so it said one way like that really helps is if they see their teacher being involved. So they see you involved and you're doing the actions and you're doing them like maybe you're doing something and it looks funny, but they say, "Hey, my teacher is doing it." So then maybe it'll make them want to do it too. So I think this strategy is very useful and can be very helpful in the classroom.